He's in the food industry. Please welcome Jason Mantzoukas.
Hello, Scott. How are you? Nice to be here. It's so great to be here. I love to be here and to see you, Scott.
It's great to have you.
I love it. Thank you.
Your name is Jason Mantzoukas.
Jason Mantzoukas. I get this all the time. I mean, he's my next door neighbor.
Oh, he is?
Yep, and that's
why you're called the Jason Mantzoukas.
Well, I'm called the Jason Mantzoukas because that is my name, and I happen to live next door to Jason Mantzoukas.
I see.
Now, he's a great guy. He's a great neighbor. I have no complaints about him. He keeps a great car. I heard you talk about cars before.
He keeps a great car. What does that mean?
He keeps it clean. He keeps it out of my driveway.
It'd be weird if he started just parking in your driveway.
That would be weird, but no, he keeps it in his own driveway, own garage, and I've got no complaints with him as a neighbor.
Okay, great. So he's a good neighbor, but...
Fantastic guy.
But you have your own thing going on.
Oh, that's right. This is not my thing. I should say that. Jason Mantzoukas, me being his neighbor, is not my thing.
Oh, okay. Your thing is you're in the food industry.
I'm in the food industry. Thank you, because I'm here to talk about my new show. I got Grilling with Zouks. It's on YouTube.
Grilling with the Zouks.
Grilling with the Zouks.
Like zucchini? No, like
Zouks. My last name is Mantzoukas, so my friends and...
Are you related to Jason Mantzoukas?
No, I live next door to Jason.
No, I know you live next door to him, but you're not related to him. You know how in Everybody Loves Raymond, they lived across the street from there?
I love that show so much.
I've only seen, no, I haven't seen much of that show. I've seen clips of it, but I did not realize
Where are you watching clips of Everybody Loves Raymond?
YouTube. You can get everything on YouTube.
For sure you can. There's so much good material.
There's a lot. Any show you want, you can just watch clips of it online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so no relation other than the fact that you've spoken to him, right?
I buy our mailboxes. I said hello.
Your mailboxes are next door to each other as well?
Yeah, they are. Now that I think of it, yes, they are.
So it's almost like they're tiny little neighbors as well.
That's true. For brief periods of time, our mail is neighbors. Can you believe it? And every time we go out there, it's a sad event because they have to move away from each other.
So anytime you open letters and take them out of the mailbox,
you're killing them.
You're separating these great neighbors.
You separate them, and then you rip their bodies open and pull their guts out. So maybe stick to emails. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, mail is so violent when you really think about it.
Mail is violent. A lot of people use a mail opener, a little knife.
Yeah.
Cut it open and...
well, what would you prefer? Like a nice clean knife or just tearing it open with your bare hands?
What I do is I take my envelopes and I steam them over some water and lift them open slowly, very carefully, very slowly, take out the mail, put that aside, seal it back up, and I put it back in the mailbox.
Oh, wait, so your mailbox must just be full of empty envelopes.
It's full. I'm in a... what's the word I'm looking for? A row? Is that like a fight? A roux?
A row.
A
Yeah.
row.
A row.
A row with my mailman.
But you should know what a roux is because you're in the food industry, shouldn't you?
That's what I was so curious about. Because I'm in the kitchen and around my grill. I'm a grill master. Around the grill. Are? Yeah, that's what the new show's about. It's, grilling with Zouks. I'm always talking about rows. I need more rows. Bring me a bowl of roux, please.
I'm always making roux with my grill.
Roux, that's what I say is roux.
So wait, you're a chef, but you're asking people to bring you bowls of roux instead of just making it yourself?
Well, yeah, they're my assistants.
Oh, okay.
And they suck at their jobs, and so I end up having to get away from the grill, pick up the stuff, and bring it back.
Got it.
Yeah, so the new show, Grilling with Zouks. Grilling with Zouks is going to be on YouTube. Check that out.
Did you move to your place because Jason Mantzoukas lived there and you knew that, or not to constantly bring it back to Jason Mantzoukas?
I just do want to say that my thing is not Jason Mantzoukas.
Okay, that's not
neighbor.
what we should be focusing on.
I live next to him. My name is adjacent.
Your thing is definitely the letters that we were talking about.
My thing is the letters, but also this grill show. I got this grill show on YouTube.
I want to talk about the grill show. I'm just
because it's great. It's a great show.
I don't know that I've ever even heard of two people with the same last name living next door to each other, even if it was Smith or something like that. It would be such a strange coincidence.
You don't know
what about Ray Romano?
Adjacent Sudeikis?
Now you're having fun with me. You're just having fun with me, and I like it. I like that. That's great.
You like people having fun with you.
Is that your thing? That's part of my thing. Part of my thing is to have people have fun, eat great grilled food, chopped steaks.
Chopped steaks?
Chops, steaks.
Chops. Oh, okay.
Chicken.
I have a food question.
Sure.
I feel like grilled food can be very boring, and there should be more of
not the way I do it.
A movement to always have some kind of flavor bomb, roux, sauce, or something, right?
That's good. Can I steal that idea from you?
Yes, you can.
Edit that part out that I'm stealing this idea to make the
Okay,
grill
we'll definitely edit
Can
that.
I
a little more
ask,
exciting.
do you make anything cool like beer nuggets?
Well,
Those
I
are
assume
so
you mean
cool.
cool in like the temperature sense. This is a hot grill.
No, I mean they're a hot food. It's just they're called beer nuggets. Do you
Okay.
make them? That's
No,
what
what are they? Is it you put a beer on the grill? Because I do that. A beer bottle and it shoots and breaks open.
It's
Wait, you put that on the grill?
I do that at the end of every episode. We pick a bottle or a can of something, we put it on the grill, and it blows up.
so there's just like glass everywhere. And then,
Glass and tin and everything all over the place.
and then
Yeah.
you cook on that the next.
No, that's
time.
at the end of the episode. I'm so sorry. Did I not make that clear?
Oh, that's
at
like the
end of
big
episode.
fireworks show at the end of the episode.
Yeah, and it splashes up and through graphic designs. We have the credits of the show sort of spelled out in the
in the glass,
the liquid in glass.
Like,
and
okay.
some blood because I get some blood on me.
So this is like CGI. They
Yeah, CGI.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
and the credits
This is
just kind of
high-tech.
drip down from
They
the
drip
top
down,
of the
right, because you're so used to the credits going top to bottom. So we do that too.
So it's not different. It's the usual.
No, but this is spelled out in liquid in glass and blood.
That's so cool.
Great.
Thank you. That's what I said. And the producers, I got a team of producers. They did not see it that way, and I had to. Then we got into a row about it.
Great.
And I said, "Bring me a roux," because in the row I wanted to throw the roux at them.
See. So is that the most unique part of your show? Because it sounds like the show itself is just you grilling things. Is that?
Well, I'm teaching you how to grill things. You're not just watching me.
I see.
silently
Does
grill.
Jason Mantzoukas, does he appear on the show?
If he has not yet, if for some reason during the pandemic,
Does he have a show next door to yours?
No, I think the stuff I've seen him in, I've only seen the League.
Did he
and
film
Big Mouth.
Infinite in the studio next door? Like, are you guys filming next door to each other all the time, or this?
Keep
No,
asking
no.
about other men,
He
except
could-
for
yeah.
Shart.
What do you want me to ask you about Shart?
I don't know what he's like personality wise.
What's his personality? Bad?
Really bad.
Are you saying shark?
Shart.
Shart.
It's like
Shark with
Shark
a T.
Week. It's like Shark Week with a T.
Oh, good. Oh, that's good.
His last name is Teeth.
It's T?
His teeth?
Teeth.
Teeth? Shart teeth?
Shark teeth.
Shart teeth.
So I'm having a tough time. My head's all
Yeah.
stuffed up, so I'm having a tough time hearing. You can probably hear it in my nose. Jason Mantzoukas.
Well, I've never heard you without the stuffed up nose, so
Well,
I
that's
just
true.
thought that was your voice.
You didn't get that voice memo I said I sent it to your assistant. Say this is what I sound like, just so he.
This is my baseline.
You know who you sound like is a Jason Mantzoukas, or no, a Jason Sudeikis on Ted Lasso. You have that same vibe.
Oh, that's. Can I tell you? I've only seen season 1.
I've only seen one episode.
Oh, well, who's better in this situation?
Good
I
question.
mean,
Is it a race, or do you want to not watch the popular?
you want to be
shows?
the last person to watch the final episode.
right, and then tell everyone what you think after they talk about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah. So your show is you teaching people how to grill,
Right.
and Jason Mantzoukas is not involved.
He's not in. I was going to say if I'm doing an episode from home, and maybe we see out the window.
Sometimes you do episodes from home?
during the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
If he's outside, or I see him walk by his window, or if he's getting mail or something, he might be in frame,
If he's mowing his lawn,
mowing his
shirtless.
lawn. Whatever he wants to do, he can do. That's not my business. My business is grilling, taping it, videotaping it, and cutting it up, editing it, putting it online, ending it with broken beer bottle, blood suds,
Blood suds.
and a little bit of mud.
So, like, what's a typical meal that you would teach me to make if I was watching?
Well, now let me ask you, what are you a vegan?
No.
Perfect. Okay, this is going to be the show for you.
So what if someone is a vegetarian or a vegan? Because I
I would
hate when they just
suggest-
give you vegetables.
I would suggest to them just scrub to the end of the video and watch the thing explode, and because that'll be the most exciting part for you.
Right. So it sounds like your show is boring, but the credits are interesting. Is that what I'm getting?
I wouldn't say the show is boring. The host sometimes can be boring.
You're the host.
Yeah, I don't bring much to it.
Right. Well, I mean, it sounds like.
But it's my thing. But that is my thing.
Okay, but
being
it sounds like all you have for the show is just, hey, I grill some stuff in the end. You put salt and pepper on it, and that's it.
Salt and pepper. I'm gonna do the butter. I'm gonna put the butter. on.
Clarified
right.
butter on
Okay,
Clarified.
but all that, none of that is unique.
No, but we got
you-
graphics to say what I'm doing. It kind of comes
Okay,
up.
yeah,
on
that
the-
happens on any- yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that
fun,
sound.
and that's a big part of it. The fun with the.
What do the graphics look like?
White text.
It just says text.
Courier
new font. What I'm putting in comes up on the side. And then what I do sometimes, I'll wave my hand and the graphic design people make that the words fly away.
It sounds like a really big team that you have. And
it takes a village to grill a steak is what I always say.
Okay.
Or what I will say, I will start saying that on the show.
How many people are involved?
Oh, 8.
It's not really a village.
How long are the videos?
Village.
They're like 4 minutes, 5 minutes?
The longest one is 30 minutes. The shortest one is 30 seconds. That was...
what happened in the 30-second one?
The 30-second one, I said, bring me the chicken. Because we're doing chicken that day.
Right.
Okay. Makes sense. The assistant walks out.
It makes the
chicken in 30 seconds sounds raw.
What happened?
I said, bring me raw chicken. And the assistant, they were new. They brought out the rawest chicken, eggs.
Oh.
So I opened. I didn't want to.
You opened one.
I didn't want to cut.
Yeah. So you opened an egg.
I opened an egg. It's just I put it over some steam.
Sure.
And coaxed it open
on the grill.
And then put that on the grill, and it fell through. And I said, "Well, folks, I'm going to put this bottle of champagne on here. Let's see what happens. Well, let's watch it fly."
Champagne. That's expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, but for a 30-second show, I mean, you got to do something special.
And I tell you something. I didn't want to make this my thing, but you know where I got the champagne?
Where?
And God, I hope does he listen to the show, Jason Mantzoukas?
Yeah, he's an avid listener. Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
you got it from his place?
All right. So he got a bottle of celebratory Big Mouth champagne because they just finished the season, and it was in his mailbox. And I looked left, I looked right. He wasn't out there that day, and I snuck it home because
you stole it from him.
I stole it. I stole a little bottle of champagne.
That's a celebratory Big Mouth champagne.
I know, and I know the Big Mouth folks got in real big trouble, and
because he was upset. I can only
I'm sure because everyone else
he has
was
a temper. And
that I do not know.
Once he hears that Nick got celebratory,
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Nick Kroll.
Oh.
Once he hears his good buddy Nick Kroll got celebratory Big Mouth champagne and he didn't, he would be pissed.
Yeah, he would probably be mad. So I do want to, if you're listening, Jason, I apologize.
But that was the champagne that you blew up.
But Jason, it did go to good use. Go on and check out episode Chicken Breasts. And
you didn't do a follow-up episode like Chicken Breast 2 where you actually
No, I don't do that. We don't revisit.
So every type of food you only do once.
And if it goes badly, that's how it goes.
So are you running out of food to do?
Let's see. Well, what else? We did
fish on the grill. Have you tried that?
No, that's good. And there's so many types of fish. You've been in the ocean, yeah?
Yeah, but fish seems hard to cook on the grill.
Yeah, you scale them, cut them. Let me see. Scale them, cut them, fillet them, then plop them on, yeah.
Skin side down.
You can do that. Or you can take the skin right off.
I'm getting okay, and not to insult you. I don't. When people come on the show,
I would love that. I would love.
You would love it.
If you did not do that.
Oh, if I did not. Oh, okay. Because some people love it when you insult them. It's like the Comedy Central roasts. You know what I mean? Like Natasha's done these.
It's called negging.
It's called negging for
now
Kayla.
It's called negging. Yeah,
I love it.
So some people love it, but and I don't want to insult you.
Great.
But it sounds to me like what you want to be your deal, your show is boring.
I want it to be boring.
No, what you want to be your deal is boring.
Oh, I get what you're saying. My show, brand new show, it's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's boring.
What's it called?
It's called
Zouks on the Grill.
Zouks on the Grill. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's
or was it Grilling with the Zouks?
Grilling with something like that.
I skip when I rewatch them. I skip past
whatever
it.
it is. It's so anodyne and boring that I couldn't even remember it. But what's interesting about you is the fact that you live next door to Jason Mantzoukas.
The interesting thing to me, and I don't want to insult you.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if that's even possible, but go ahead.
Well, okay. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try to live up to Don Rickles standards.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that boring to me? No, because I did mention the exploding at the end, and I mentioned
that part is
the
good.
mishap. Like the mishap with the egg is kind of a blooper.
That was fine.
And people love
yeah.
bloopers online.
Yeah, but I mean, anytime that we ask you any kind of question about like, what would you do if you put fish on the grill? It comes out just boring. Like, scale it, put it on the grill.
I'm sort of teasing you. I'm trying to teasing you into the episodes. Watch the episodes. See what Zouks is going to do next.
Like, what's the most interesting episode that you've done?
We had a live. Lobster, and I had to chase him around. He was fast. That was a big part of that.
Fast lobster?
A big part of that one.
How fast was he going?
You seen that the cartoon with the
Wile E. Coyote? Or
but the other one?
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
Yeah. He's going like seems to be like 200 miles an hour or
Go
something.
2 ticks down. That was the lobster.
Okay, so 198?
198. All over the yard. And I'm yelling, get the fucking thing back here. I've got a knife in my hand. I'm swinging it everywhere. My glasses fall off, so I can't see a thing. And it is nighttime for this episode.
Why?
Why? Because we had a series going with Zouks, late night Zouks.
Okay, so this is one of the late night Zouks episodes.
This is late night Zouks.
Okay.
And so I'm swinging that around. And
You're swinging the knife around, your glasses fall off.
Right. And one of my neighbors, I remember.
Which one? Jason Mantzoukas?
Well, again, my glasses were off.
Okay.
And they were sunglasses. They were prescription.
I'm curious who lives next door to you on the other side.
It's open now. It's open house.
Open house?
It's an open house.
Yeah, you can come by and you can do a walkthrough.
How long has it been on the market?
Since the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they are losing.
So they're asking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
asking quite a bit.
So one of your neighbors, it would have to be Jason Mantzoukas.
It could have been somebody from behind me or across the street, and they said, so I don't know who it was exactly, because, again, my glasses were off, and they said, would you stop it? I'm trying to do voiceover for the league document DVDs, for the behind the scenes.
This is Jason Mantzoukas.
Could have been.
You know what? I
Or
actually
it could have been, would you say, Kroll? He could have been looking at the house next door.
And doing his
that.
voiceover work for the
Some
commentary
because they've been renting out the house for parties and
Yeah.
voiceover work.
I was going to say, I'm realizing I follow Jason Mantzoukas on Twitter.
Oh yeah, he's at what's his Twitter?
At LILYYILY.
Right, yeah.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Isn't Jason Mantzoukas not online?
Oh no, he has a secret burner account.
Yeah.
What did you
Because
spell?
I always thought that was so cool.
It's a really simple handle, LILYYILY
Yeah.
on Twitter.
That's where he
and
creeps
Instagram.
around on the internet without anyone knowing.
Well, maybe we shouldn't.
Oh no, he's fine with it.
Oh, okay.
No, he likes it. Follow him.
Yeah, you should be next door to him on Twitter as well.
Can you do that? So every time he or I tweet, we have to do it right away?
Yeah.
Out the window. Hey, Jason, I'm tweeting. All right, Jason.
So did you ever catch the lobster?
Yes, we did. And let me tell you something. He was not happy, and I was not happy with him. So I
So
snapped
two
his
unhappy
neck.
beings.
And
So
we
he
didn't
snapped his
just
neck.
drop him in the boiler. I
Really?
snapped
You-
his neck.
You just killed him. You didn't even eat him.
Because it was like
You're right.
a revenge kind of thing at that point.
Yeah, at that
right?
point, I said, you son of a bitch, you make me run around.
I think the best kind of food that you can have is just taken straight from the nature. So,
Right.
like, for us, like, in Colorado, we eat, like, a ton of elk and stuff. Like,
Oh.
have you ever done anything with elk? Like, I'll hit a
I've never
deer and then we'll
chased
eat
an
it
elk.
for months.
Yeah, we did a venison. We did venison jerky.
Ooh,
We bought some venison jerky and put that on the grill to heat it up.
grill.
Yeah.
So you didn't even, like, dry it. You just, like,
Well, it dried out even more, if you can believe it.
Right.
yeah.
I can't.
I couldn't believe it either.
Okay, so that was your most interesting episode.
How many views you getting on these things?
Yeah.
If we have a video up for a month, 7 million
7 million for in one
for a
month.
month, and then I don't really check after the month. We don't keep track of it after that.
That's viral.
So who are
It's
these?
viral.
Wait,
They
you're
go viral.
keeping track of it before then?
We do, yeah. One of the members on the team, one of the eight, the crazy eights, we call them. One of the crazy eights keeps a track on that.
Keeps track of it, but once it hits 7 million after a month.
No, after the month.
After the month,
Average is
okay.
about
So
that. We've
who
had
are
up
these-
to 30 million. We've had up down to 100, 1,000.
Who are these Zouks heads out there? Like, who we talking? Who's the average
Yeah,
fan?
who likes
We
your
got-
show?
It could be, it's a lot of people, because some people come for the grilling. Some people come, they love action chases and that type of thing.
How many episodes are you unable to catch the thing that you're
thing
about to grill? Yeah.
Most.
Really? Okay.
Most.
So you've successfully grilled a lobster
Yeah.
after you snapped his neck.
Oh,
And some
I ended up not grilling him.
Oh, really? You just snapped the
I
neck?
snapped his neck and said, "You make me run around in my yard on all this broken glass. I got no shoes, no glasses. I'd have kicked your ass, but I already killed him. I kicked his ass a little bit anyway. I had one of the crazy eights string him up, and
Like a pinata, and you just beat the
like
shit out of it?
a
Punching bag.
Holyfield punching bag. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Holyfield Everlast is what I'm trying to say. Everlast punching bag. Speedball.
So the episode ended
Yep.
with you just punching this dead lobster.
Yeah, and as I was doing it, I said, "Hey, put a beer on the grill." And they came out with a Busch Light. I think it was Busch Light that episode.
Okay. And
Heat it up,
that
blew up.
gets 7 million views.
People love it. People seem to love it.
And so the one that you were able to actually put on the grill was the elk jerky.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That wasn't the only one. I think we talked about maybe 3 or 4 episodes. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've got to do one a week.
Okay. So
you do the math.
How many? So 250, 260 episodes.
Did you do the math?
I did.
There you go.
And how many things have you actually grilled?
In that time, we've probably gotten 30 successful pieces of meat. Grilled from raw to cooked to put on a plate.
Right.
Eaten off camera.
Eaten off camera.
Yeah, we don't like to see. We don't like the fans don't like the mouths chew noise.
Right.
I have a question.
Sure.
So like on Guy Fieri, that's how you say Fieri?
Yeah, Fieri.
I've been hearing Fieri.
Fieri. But there is an R in there, right?
I think it's Italian or something.
Okay, so Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Fieri. He'll bring in his like sons when they like tape stuff at his house. Do you ever bring in like other people?
Never been married, never had a son, never had a daughter. I am sterile. It was from growing up living next to, very close to power lines.
How close? Like through your bedroom?
Well, where my bathroom was. In my home, you had to step over a power line, straddle it to pee into the toilet. Yep.
So what, did your parents just build the house and were like, you know, we got to...
They bought it from some crooked, if I can say this, schnook. Is that a word I can say on...
I think so.
Okay.
I think we can still say schnook, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I don't know what that is.
It's I guess, how would you describe it? Because I don't know that I want to.
A jerk or a fool or something.
Yeah.
I sort of said that as a joke, like, can we say this? But is that a bad thing?
No, I think it's all right.
I didn't mean any offense by it, and I hope you didn't take offense by it.
So you're sterile.
Right.
And that has prevented you from getting married, because some women would like that.
Not the women I meet or the women I'm interested in. I want a woman who wants to have a big family.
I like sterile men. I think it's hot.
Oh, well, thank you.
So your thing is you like women who want a big family, but you're unable to provide.
No, my thing is I got a grilling show, and I got a grilling show.
Scott's always trying to get to what people's thing is.
Yeah.
Well, I told
you right off the bat my thing.
I know, but someone comes on with the name of Jason Mantzoukas.
Sure.
And then immediately says that's not part of his thing.
I don't know what I can tell you about that other than the fates of the world gave me the name adjacent.
Wait, did you buy the house and you knew who lived there, or who moved there first?
That is a good question. It almost seems like from the dawn of time we were just living there. But no, to give you an honest answer, I lived there and then he moved in.
He moved in. Yeah. Okay, so was he surprised when he found he was living next to someone
it's funny. I don't know if we ever discussed. He knows my name's adjacent, but I don't know if he knows my last name.
Your last name. Well, what's on your mailboxes?
Mine's AJ, and his is AJ as well.
AJ? Why AJ?
I mean, his is JM. And mine's AM.
Are you lying?
AJ.
I'm not lying about that. I just was not thinking when I was talking, okay? That happens to me from time to time.
Because every once in a while someone comes on here and is lying.
No.
And we get down to the bottom of it.
Oh, that's funny. It's like a rat in the podcast.
Yes. Are you trying to sabotage this podcast?
I would never.
This is an important podcast for Natasha.
He's the rat. He's the rat. I knew
Natasha should probably try to flush me out if I'm the rat.
He's a saboteur, I can tell.
Hey!
You spit in the mic.
In English, please.
You're trying to sabotage things.
Well, I did spit in somebody's food. I don't know whose that was.
Oh, no.
Was it the beer nuggets?
I think it was your own.
Yeah, it was.
You're the only one eating.
Okay, yeah, that was my own food, so it's fine.
Okay. So you have a terrible show.
I have a show that does well online.
It does really, really well, but it seems like in spite of you.
In spite of, I don't know what the
what are the views on the ones where you actually cook something? Because
those are high too. I mean, those are up in the 8-9 millions for the month. Because people want to see it success, but people also want to see a little bit of fun.
That's more than most network shows.
Yeah.
I know. Well, everything's moving online, I've found.
Okay, so you don't have any interesting thoughts on that either. So you're
moving?
Yeah. Like what you just said is pretty cliche and pretty boring.
Cliche boring.
So really the interesting thing about
that does hurt my feelings.
The interesting thing about you is who you live next door to.
No.
Your weird name.
Okay.
Your credits of your show. And then, and then most of the episodes you aren't successful in actually cooking something.
Right. The book I'm coming out with is going to be good.
What's your book? Natasha has a book coming out in
I heard about the
November.
essays book.
What is your book, though?
Well, my book is catered towards my fans who watch the show and grill with me and eat and eat that much meat, you're going to gain weight. So it is lose weight while you masturbate is the name of the show. But that is not the interesting thing here. The show is...
No, that sounds interesting.
What do you mean? It's a book. Everyone has weight loss books. It's not a big deal. You go to the library, you go to Barnes & Noble, it's a whole section full of weight loss books.
Sure. No, but the process, how are you losing weight while you're masturbating? Because that's not enough energy just doing that.
Well, I mean, maybe you're not working hard enough, Scott.
If you just do that all day, you're not going to lose weight necessarily unless you don't eat.
You're going to lose maybe a
pound of sperm?
Yeah, a pound even. Good for you.
Good for me. Okay, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's mostly doing sit-ups and jerking off.
At the same time?
Yeah, well, it's like sit up, jerk off, fall back down, sit up, jerk off. And we got one. We got one for ladies. Gotta say that.
Oh, wait, a chapter for ladies or an entirely different book?
Somebody in the Crazy Eight's working on that one.
Okay, all right. So, Jason Mantzoukas.
Yeah.
You sound like you have kind of an interesting thing. Like on the periphery of where you are.
I don't know. Maybe all these, what you say, boring things add up to a pretty okay guy who's just got a show that's going to...
Just a sterile man who lives next door to a Jason Mantzoukas and explodes a beer bottle at the end of every episode, cutting yourself open, and then you turn that into the
think I know what's happening.
What's that?
I think that Scott is jealous.
Oh,
interesting.
Because Scott's podcast, there's no way he's getting millions of hits
Scott,
the way you are.
You look good in the gray T-shirt. Throwing shade does not look good on you, and jealousy is not your look.
So green, I don't look good in green. Is that what you're trying to say?
That was off the cuff. All of my shows are scripted tightly.
Really? So even the chasing the lobster around, that was scripted.
Yeah.
Why didn't you talk about this at the beginning? That's interesting.
What is skilled lobster?
Well, he wasn't writing the episodes.
The casting process, and to come in and know he's going to die as well at the end of this.
Yeah, well, he had a death wish, I think.
All right.
He was related.
Yeah, oh, you have more.
I have a little more to say about the lobster. Just one tidbit.
Okay.
He was the grandson of Dr. Jack Kevorkian. That's all I'll say about that. Check out Grilling with Zouks coming at you every other day.
Every other day.
Yeah,
you said once a week.
We do once a week, but every other day we repost it.
Okay, great.
So we have to wipe
those views clean.
Wipes the views, so
but you don't even care.
At the end of the month, that's 7 million in 2 days.
Wow,
not bad.
All right, well, Jason Mantzoukas, we have to take a break. When we come back.